The Masters of Mini-Scale RC Trucks is back at it. FMS Model has just released these, the Hummer EV. They're ready to run, four-wheel drive, 18 scale. And let's face it, they're gonna be a lot more economical than the $100,000 real one. Let's take a look at them. Speaking of cost, it's $199.99 US, and I have an affiliate link for it in the video description below. Helps me out here on the channel, and I appreciate it. The rigs are out of the box, and they look great. It's available in black or white, and the white actually looks almost pearl-like. I don't want to say that it is, but it definitely has a nice sheen to it. Love the black roof on top. Also inside the box, you're gonna find the 2.4 gigahertz FMS radio system, USB charger, license plate decals if you wanna swap those out, some basic tools, instruction manual, and you also get the tow hook and a cap for the driver inside. Yeah, driver inside, finally. Like with most FMS RCs, it is a hard plastic body, painted, and this one doesn't have any special opening things, no opening hood or doors. Even the tailgate doesn't drop down, which seems a little bit odd, but we do have an interior, and yes, there is a driver inside. No other real special features like decals on the dashboard or anything. I guess the steering wheel counts as something. It is a Lexan molded interior. The bumper is a hard molded plastic and it's actually attached to the chassis. Same with the rear bumper. We got some shackles on there and even some chrome decals for the emblems. The GMC, you got the HEV on the side, you got the Hummer EV out back. And I like that the mirrors are even chrome. We got a small building mistake on this mirror. It looks like the glue dried a little offset, so that mirror's sagging. But check that out, 3 windshield wipers, clear windows, love the red taillights. This is a really good looking rig, and check out those side steps. Of course, FMS put a bunch of LED lights in the body. Let's check it out. So first up, when you turn the wheel, the blinkers are gonna go off. However, if you hit the button once, it shuts the blinkers off. Hit the button again, your low beam lights are gonna come on, but the blinkers come on again. Hit it again, you got a higher beam, and the blinkers are still working there. Tail lights look pretty good, and let's see what else we have. We got hazards with the high beam, but no reverse lights. So since the hood doesn't open on this one, you actually have to remove the whole body to get to the battery pack inside. So you push the 2 little clips in the back, that pops up the body, and it slides right out of the front. Now the wires are gonna be attached to the ESC, so if you do unplug these, make sure you remember where they go inside this 2-in-1 unit. There's a quick look inside. Everything is nicely laid out. All the wires are tucked away, and there's a look at that Lexan interior. That is a long FCX18 chassis. That's metal and definitely better than the plastic chassis. Short shock perches, new body mount in the rear and new mount up front to secure the EV body. Battery mount is right in front, gets the weight over the front wheels. And it's got a tray for the electronics. It has oil-filled shocks, my friends. I love that FMS is now including this on all their latest models. The suspension feels pretty soft and it has metal links on the bottom. Metal pivot balls. The rear upper Y-link has metal top rods. The front Y-link, however, is just the plastic piece. So it looks like we got some good suspension travel here, but we have a long wheelbase, so you really have to watch what you crawl over, otherwise you could get high-sided. Portal axles, and they're fitted with metal gears, ball bearings, CVs in the front. These axles are great for driving on the trails. You get that extra ground clearance. And this is what people really love about the 2-speed transmission. It's got a high-low gear setup. Let's take a look at the range between high and low. So there's your low gear, flip the switch. There's your high gear, definitely quicker. Sliding drive shafts down to the axles, they really extended that rear drive shaft. And actually, let's go over to the wheels and tires. The good Richard tires have made an appearance again. Mud terrain, and they are mounted to a B-lock style wheel. No foam inserts on the inside, but it is a good looking tire. It looks really good with the body. And to the electronics, you got your standard FMS servo up front. Does have a servo saver. At least we got metal links going out to the steering knuckles. The one thing I think is missing on this truck is rear steer. The real truck has it, but this doesn't. And they do have it on their other Hummer. Why not on this model? The 900 milliamp LiPo battery is already strapped down in the front. It's easy to take that strap off to get the battery out for charging. Then you got your 2-in-1 unit. It takes care of your receiver, speed controller functions, and it has all those plugs for the LED lights. Right behind it, the V2 servo that controls the transmission for your high-low, and then it's got the Power Dash 180 motor, 50 turn. All proven stuff that we've seen before from FMS Model, just a bit bigger of a platform. I mean, check this out. Here's my Land Cruiser, and there is the Hummer next to it. So it's a bit bigger of a beast. Let's do a first run on some indoor obstacles. So these are my Hanger 9 obstacles. Absolutely love these. I'll have a link for them in the video description below, but these are perfect for indoors. Look at that. Next up is the Wave. This one's gonna be pretty rough on this. I don't know if that long wheelbase is gonna be able to really work here, but throttle on it, it doesn't like that. Needs a little traction. Roll over. Try the opposite direction here. Driving one-handed, by the way. Clear that first bump. Oh, look at that suspension just all maxed out there. Hitting the slider. We made it through in this direction. Nice. Those lock diffs that takes wide turns on carpet. Now let's tackle the bridge out. Nice little crawl up it. And that was nice and controlled. Let's see how it does on incline. What do I have for incline here? 38. We're in low gear. And not a problem. How about 46? No problem again. 52? Nope, not with this carpet. Backed it off to 50 degrees. See what it could do. It's doing it. It's lifting that right front wheel up, but it's doing it. That's awesome. Little wheel slip. You make it to the top. All the way, maybe all the way up. Oh no, crash. Call the insurance company. Now let's get the Hummer HEV dirty. I'm gonna turn this thing on. Switch is really easy to get to. Quick check. There we go. The buff Goodricher tires are about to get dirty. Here we go. First pull on the throttle. There's top speed in low gear. So this is gonna be good for crawling. A little slow though. Let's see what high gear could do. Flip the switch. Oh, that's better. Look at that. We got some chassis lean. There we go. I love these 2-speed transmissions from FMS. That's awesome. Here's an odd drag race for you. One truck's in low gear, one truck's in high gear, so you can see the speed difference. And go. I am filming while driving both cars at the same time. So I am really impressed with how well this truck turns, considering the long wheelbase and the higher CG on it. I haven't rolled it over yet. I've come very close, but I'm happy with the stability of the truck. So I have it in low gear, and I'm just gonna get the tires wet, nothing else. Gotta play in the water, right? FMS just hitting the mark again. They did an amazing job with this licensed GM Hummer EV. The body looks amazing in the sunlight. It does have some metallic in it, really pops. Even the white has a little bit of sparkle to it. Very cool looking rigs. And then the body, the design, the detail, awesome. I like that it's got the clear windows. You got an interior now, even a driver figure. Unfortunately, we didn't get any opening doors or anything like that, but still a great looking truck. I love the LED lights in it. Very cool. I wish we had some more control over those turn signal lights on when we could turn them on and off, but it is what it is. At least we could have them off completely while we're steering the truck around. In the dirt lot, the truck was definitely fun in high gear. I was really impressed with the stability of this truck, considering it has a high CG to it with this heavy body and the portal axle setup. I thought it was definitely gonna roll over on the tight cornering, but it is a fun drivable model, easy to control, no scratches on this just yet. I like the switchable transmission. Low gear, it is pretty slow. I think it's gonna crawl pretty well in some situations, but again, you gotta watch high siding. And high gear definitely scoots. I like the speed with this 2-speed transmission, gives you the best of both worlds. Fun truck to drive, a little pricey at $200. You could get a 10 scale model for $200, but you can't get a Hummer EV. It's a great looking truck, whether you gotta drive it around often or just throw it on the shelf, but it's definitely an awesome looking model. Again, links in the video description below.